go back and double check after. Oh boy. Okay. Hello everyone. Welcome. Boozhoo, Aniin, Tungasugi, Tungahugi, Atitu, Atelihai. Welcome everyone to Makitatsiatuk Virtual Fitness. So today is Monday. We're back after that glute workout that we did Friday. Everything is hurting, but it's hurting good. So we're gonna even out our bodies. We're gonna work on the chest, the upper pectorals, lower pectorals, and just the pecs. And we're also going to be working out our biceps along with them. So it's very upper body focused today. We have a warm up that's great for beginners, a strength-based workout that's really great for everyone, especially if you want to challenge yourself. And then we have some great stretching at the end. So should be very good. But before we get into it, I'd just like to say thank you for everyone that's been tuning in on Facebook and Instagram. And of course, I thank you to Sport Canada and Canadian Heritage for funding the Ayungatu program, which brings Makitatsiatuk to everyone virtually in these COVID times, in the medieval dark ages in Canada right now. So we're gonna get into this workout. Personally, I'm feeling pretty tired, so I hope that this workout kind of fills me up with that pump, that energy that I need. Whew. So the first thing that we're gonna do is we're gonna get into some push-ups. I feel like we should knock these push-ups out before we get into the actual fun parts of the workout. So we have two push-up related exercises here. The first is, of course, just a standard wide press push-up. So you want to really extend those arms. Again, you want to have like a pyramid going on, coming down, touching the chest, and back up, down, touching the chest, back up, and so on. So of course, we're going to do 10 of these. And again, you want to have an M type shape, chest going down, elbows above the shoulder blades. Just like so. So the wider your arms, the better it's going to be for that upper back, the deltoids, the rhomboids, the upper lats, all in that back, as well as the chest. So after that, we're going to do some push-up shoulder taps. So this is great for the bicep. It's also great for the chest, holding us in that position. So let's get into it. So first thing, of course, getting into that push-up position. For myself personally, I like to have my arms just on either side of my pecs, like so, squared up pretty good. And we're just gonna reach up, touching our shoulder, and going opposite arms, just like so. So again, making sure that you're flexing those biceps as we're coming through. We're gonna do 10 taps on each side. So again, really great for toning the arms. Any type of lightweight working of the arms is going to be great for toning out and showing that muscle definition. It's also great cardio for that upper body. So after 20, 10 on each side, we're going to move into some dips. So of course, these are going to be very chest focused dips. Best way to really get through that is to push our body out as much as we can from whatever we're using to dip. This will really put that pressure on the upper pectoral muscles. So as you can see, I'm a decent size distance away from my couch. So say this is about like 1.5 feet away from the couch. That's great. Of course, if you are working without an object that you can use to do those dips in, great way to do them is to go into the crab position, giving yourself some room and dipping down in that same way. So just making sure that your arms are stretched behind you and you're really feeling that in the top of your chest. Whew. So getting into it, just doing 10 So of course, it's going to be really great for the shoulders as well, just holding ourselves in that position. Whew, quite easy. So now into our final warm-up exercise, we're going to do some lateral bicep extension. So you do this sitting or standing, whatever your preference is, but essentially we're going to have our arms straight out to the side, straight from the shoulder, parallel, straight out. And we're going to, just like we did with those shoulder taps, we're going to come back, touching our shoulders here, and out, and in, and out. Now, if you want to make this more challenging, I recommend palms open first, curling in the wrists, flexing the fists, flexing your biceps, and back in. Again, really curling those arms up. We're going to do this 20 times, or 10 on each side. And again, you're really going to feel that in your biceps, just as a great warm-up. And again, really try to get those fingers to your shoulder, just like so. Now we've gone through the warm-up. We're gonna get right into that workout. Of course, we're gonna do 4 sets like we normally do. And so the first thing that we're gonna do is some lateral flies. So of course, we're gonna do this a little bit different. We're gonna be laying down with our chest facing up. So lying down on our backs. If you're using weights for this exercise, I recommend giving yourself some space on either side of your yoga mat, just so you don't damage the floor. And again, you're gonna want to kind of arch your back, get that chest a little bit in the air, tailbone straight to the floor. And we're gonna lift the weights, clenching the chest together, and back down, clenching the chest together, and back down. So essentially what we're doing here is we're doing some lateral chest flies, pectoral flies, whatever name you would like to give them. Again, really trying to tighten that chest up. All the way up to 10. Just like so. So again, really great exercise if you're not using weights. You're going to be just doing the same thing, coming up, clapping the hands back down. Of course, I recommend more repetitions, doing the movement more than 10 if you're not using weights and if you find that it's too easy. So now we're going to get into an explosive chest press or dumbbell press with a decline. So show that off quickly. Again, I'm now going to switch into some heavier weights just because we were doing some pressing, chest to the ceiling. Whew. And so, even without a bench, we can still get a great chest workout in by, again, pushing that chest up. You want to have a type of W going on, elbows to the floor, chest is up as close to the dumbbells as you can get it. And we're going to go up, and then decline, up, decline, up, decline. So holding for 1 second in the air, letting those arms come gently to the floor. All the way up to 10. Just like so. So again, pushing up, explosive movement, and then letting them come down slowly to the chest. Now we're going to get into our bicep workouts. This one is going to be pretty interesting. We're going to be doing, well, they're called spider curls, but I guess for this, Azvat curls, if you want to, if you want to emphasize it. So we're going to get into these spider curls, which essentially You're gonna wanna get on your knees, dig your toes in. You're gonna come down a little bit at the hip hinge, so about here, just so everyone can see. You're gonna take your weights, shoulder blades together, and coming across the chest. Again, coming across the chest, slightly bent over. Now the thing here is you're gonna wanna constantly push back against the dumbbells when they're resting so that they're not here, they're here parallel with your back. So again, you're keeping those dumbbells parallel with your spine. Up to 10, just like so. Whew. So, great thing about that exercise is you're basically planking at the hip hinge, holding with your lower back, forcing your triceps to keep the arms extended, and you're getting that full curl of the bicep. So really great stuff. Whew. So staying in line with those curls, we're now going to do a modified Zotman curl. So I imagine that it was made or thought of by a guy with the last name Zotman, but wasn't me. So essentially what we're going to do, again, curling, we're going to come up to one arm, twisting the dumbbell around, wrists are now facing forward, decline back down, curling up, wrists in, wrist forward, back down, wrist in, wrist forward, back down. So we're getting a great forearm workout here on the decline, and then a traditional curl for the bicep. Again, just doing 10 here, certainly feeling it already. Just like so. Whew, wow. I gotta say, I'm quite sweaty already, feeling it in my chest, my biceps, forearms, and triceps all together. So, feeling pretty good.
When I have to use my brain to like coordinate things, I always forget to count. Going up and down. I think I did about 10.
I know what you mean. I think I counted 9 like 2 times. I think it's just like what trips me up is like the staying up and then twisting and back down. Anything with a pause in it, I'm always like, okay, 1, 2, 1, 2. You know, like I don't totally fries my brain. Whew. So of course we take that 15, 30-second rest. Of course, rest longer if you have to. But so far we're doing pretty good. 1 set is done. We have a second set to go through. 4 sets total.
Ryan just asked me where my heavier weights are. They're here. I wasn't planning on using them today, but I got called out. Also, my friend Kai says he's here for the dog. So, where's your dog?
I know. I think she's in the room somewhere.
Not being distracting today.
I know. I missed her already, but like it was getting a little too intense, I think.
Yeah.
You know? She was just right here. Looking at my face.
Okay, I'm ready.
Alrighty. So we're gonna get back into it. So we're gonna do those chest lateral flies. So we're gonna be laying down on our backs again. And just like before, bringing those dumbbells or your palms together just above the head. Now again, if you want to make this more intense, I recommend doing this exercise without letting the dumbbells touch the mat and keeping that chest up in the air. Like so. You're really going to feel that in the forearms and of course in the pecs. So now into our second chest-based exercise. Oh boy, we're gonna get into that chest press. So me personally, I love chest pressing. You know, of course, the barbell bench press, nothing beats it. And so again, making sure our chest is up in the air, and we're getting that explosive press up, and then that slow decline down, explosive press up, decline down, all the way up to 10. Just like so. Now into the spider curls. So same thing, just for balance, I recommend digging in the toes to the behind. Remember the arms back, everything is straight, parallel with the spine. Curling and keeping that dumbbell back. All the way up to 10. Just like so. Wow, definitely feeling it all throughout the biceps. Certainly a good pump going on. And then finishing off with the Zotman curl. So curling up, rotating the wrist, back down, up, rotating the wrist, back down. There we go. Wow. I got like a good sensation, but I can tell that it's really working on my grip strength. Definitely feeling the sort of muscle tendons in there flaring up. So probably a good time to, yeah, exactly. Yeah, do some, you know, some fairy dust or whatever this is called, twinkle fingers or something, jazz hands.
Spirit fingers.
Yeah, they're spirit fingers.
These are jazz hands. These are. I don't know. I was never in theater.
Yeah.
No.
Oh man, that's what we need. We need an all res glee, or like an all native Degrassi, like, you know, like a First Nations high school. Like. All right. Anyways, so once we're feeling like we can get back into this workout, we're gonna get right back into those chest lateral flies or pectoral flies. So essentially, same thing. It's keeping those arms extended, up together. And again, that extra difficulty comes from not letting those dumbbells touch the floor. After 10, same thing, jumping into that, oh man, that chest press. Certainly feeling it in my chest. My chest is feeling pressed. So, again, straight from the sides, back is a little bit curved, pushing that chest forward. Explosiveness up, slowness down. Feeling great. All right, so now into that spider curl. Oh boy. So again, digging in the toes for balance, finding yourself comfortable at a good placement for your hip hinge, and mindfully keeping those dumbbells behind you, parallel with your spine. So at that angle. Just like so. And then into the Zotman curl. So just a curl upwards and a reverse on both sides. How are you done already? Wow.
Wait, do I do 10 on each side or just 10 total?
10 total.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just want to get it over with.
I know. And whew, amazing. So we've done great so far. Wow. Definitely feeling it all in my body. We've got one final set after this. So feeling pretty good. Definitely feeling tired. Got the chest flaring up, biceps, triceps, and forearms. And my grip, I guess. This is really working the grip, probably from the flies, but really good stuff. Just gotta watch out I don't get carpal tunnel later. Whew. So got that last set coming in. Really gonna make it count before we get into that cool down. Whew. But we'll have 5 cool down exercises just because I figured it would be pretty intense. So it'll be great to really stretch out the chest and the biceps. Although I'm thinking that some forearm action might be needed. Whew. But otherwise, we're gonna get back into the workout. Whew. Try to finish it off. Again, if you feel like you need a longer rest, totally do not rush yourself. Super important to rest and drink lots of water when you're doing these workouts, as well as to get some decent protein in there. Me personally, I've been drinking lots of lactose-free milk, but not just like that, because that's a little rough. But adding that lactose-free milk to some protein shakes, whew, really changes the game up.
Oat milk is the only way. I don't know why you're still drinking cow milk.
I really don't. I really don't have an excuse other than I'm just a bull. What can I say? so, but what is good though? That almond. Yeah, that's some good stuff. Almond, like the vanilla almond milk or whatever. That stuff goes a long way. I always find like the chocolate oat milk and stuff kind of tastes wrong, but that's just me. So, of course, getting into that chest press. Got a little bit too excited there and forgot the decline. Whew. Just like so. And then finishing off, not finishing off yet, but almost finishing off. Gonna get into the spider curls. And again, toes in, bent at the hip hinge, arms going straight back. After you're done that, into the Zotmans. Wow. I gotta say, this bicep focus is really doing me in on these 30s. Ugh. Oh man. Oh. Wow, okay. Good stuff. Oh man, definitely feeling it. Whew. But it feels really good. Wow. Wasn't expecting it to be so killer on the forearms and the hands, the palms. Whew, gotta say I'm thoroughly impressed. So gonna get us into this cool down. Doing pretty good on time. So in terms of the stretch, showing off quickly, because it is one where the arms go behind. Essentially, you want to try your hardest to place your palms or place your elbows inside your palm, behind your back, and we're just going to flex the chest upwards. And again, really trying to push that chest back, straighten your back up. 10 seconds here. Definitely feeling that stretch in the upper and center of my chest. Just like so. Keeping in line with that movement, now we're going to put the arms to our head. Same thing, we're going to interlock, or if you can.
My laptop might die soon, but I will keep watching on Instagram if that happens.
All right, we'll try to get there quick. So arms just above the head, same thing. You can interlock your fingers, grip your elbows again, really opening up the chest, back, traps, triceps, all that good stuff. Clench your shoulder blades, just like so. Great stuff there. Now we're going to do a rolling floor stretch. We've done this one before. We're going to be stretching that chest. So getting down onto our mat, arm straight out to the side, and we're just going to roll over that shoulder. Again, use caution when doing this stretch. It is extremely great for that rotator cuff and the chest, but you don't want to pull or displace anything. So just slowly put that pressure until you're just at that uncomfortable mark. And then we're going to switch. Same thing. Arm straight out to the side, using the other arm to just gently rotate and curl yourself onto that arm, stretching out that chest, stretching out that rotator cuff. You can also do the same stretch on a wall. Of course, you would just be standing. After that, we're now going to get into a seated arms behind stretch. So done this one before as well. Keeping our arms, our hands locked. We're going to put our knuckles into the floor, stretching out that chest, and along with it, our biceps. So you're going to feel an intense stretch in the biceps and a moderate stretch in that chest. Whew. Again, just 10 seconds there. Okay. And now into the final stretch. We're going to do a reverse sun salutation. So, of course, getting our biceps involved. We're just going to be facing our forearms forward inside of our forearms. They're facing forward along with our biceps. Whew. Just like so. So stretched everything out. Of course, if you're feeling a little bit, sort of percolating in your forearms, you can of course just do some forearm stretches, fingers up, fingers down, fingers to the side, fingers inside, things like that, pulling back on the wrist, both forward and backward. Great things to stretch out, especially the carpal tunnel. So done great work today. Feel pretty good. We did good on time. Paige's phone didn't die. So I'll see everybody on Wednesday. Great workout again. Making sure that if you are new to fitness or have some injuries, some rehabilitation with the joints or the muscles going on, making sure that you're sticking to that warm-up, attempting the workout if you would like. The warm-up is really great for those purposes, and of course the cool down along with it. So hope everyone has a great week. I'll see everybody Wednesday. And of course, thank you, Paige, for joining us. It's been a great week and today working out. And yeah, hope everyone takes care. And bye-bye for now.